Hey man, how you doing? Just chilling? Where's Pops? Oh, here,
bro. I'm out here getting a cut.
Hey.
I'm getting a cut through my hat. No, I'm not getting a cut through the hat.
What's going on here, man? I'm getting beard cut?
My boys cut me right here.
Here at the zoo?
Yeah, bro.
Who's this? Who's this guy?
Overwatch.
What's up, guys? This is Raphael. Instagram, Groomed Up Media.
Groomed Up Media. Like at Groomed Up Media.
Yeah, that
exactly
locked and loaded, bro. Yeah, that locked and loaded.
Groomed Up Media. Why media? Why media?
Well, I do photography and drone work too. So.
Yo, you fire, bro.
Peace.
He cuts
Later.
Yo,
peace out, Wes.
You're good, bro. Hey, I'll see you later, all right?
Hey, man, thank you.
All right,
appreciate
man,
you guys.
Okay.
What's going on right now, man?
Well, number one, I'm playing Overwatch. Okay. 2, I'm getting my beard cut. And I'm gonna get my hair cut.
What? Haircut?
Yeah. First of all, I really didn't want to do this video. I'll be honest with you guys. I've been avoiding this for a very long time. And I think after I went to the Arnold this past weekend and talked to so many people about like basically what they're doing with their lives, what they've gone through in their lives, what they want to do with their lives, like goals, dreams, like hardships, trials, errors, everything. It really made me kind of like, I don't know, look back then at myself and be like, what do I still really need to improve on, and what do I still need to really get better at, and like, what's holding me back? And I think one of the biggest things, and I don't think it's holding me back in a sense, but I do know that this is one of my biggest insecurities, and it's wearing a hat all the time. And I know I get shit from it all the time on the internet. It feels like it's the fucking guy with the hat on. And at first I was like, oh, it's cool because like I sell hats on BMFIT.com. But beyond that, right? It's like it's become like a personal, like a legit personal thing where like I'll feel uncomfortable going out to like a store without a hat. And like I'm not even posting on the internet or Instagram or anything, but I'm just thinking like, oh, someone might run up to me and want to take a picture, and I'm there look like, you know, the guy that everyone's not used to seeing, right? So I think a part of me like getting used to it, and I was just kind of saying, fuck it, man. And I sat down with Logic, Bob. And he recently like he's kind of going through the same thing in his life, and he's like, man, you just gotta say fuck it, you just gotta do it. Like at something, people are seeing you this way, they're constantly used to seeing you this way, and it's like the sooner you kind of like say fuck it and like just dive in to like everything who you are, the sooner people will be like, it's not that big of a deal. And for me, it's just been I don't know why I did it to myself, to be honest. I know that I did it to myself, and yeah, so we're gonna cut the hair. You ready to do this shit? So yeah, I just keep it real with you guys. Like I just feel like I don't know. I think I attach so much to like looking a certain way, or you know, because in the fitness industry, it's all about how you look, what you can do physically, or how you look physically, and I think I attach so much to like being a certain way, being a certain guy, and like appearing a certain way that like I was always afraid that, you know, if I broke that then people wouldn't be as connected with me. People wouldn't care about me as much, and I attached it so much so that like I never took my hat off, you know, because I honestly, I could look back and think about myself when I was 18, 19 years old, and like I never wore a hat. I went to high school, never wore a hat. I always had a bigger forehead. Like you see the pictures I post on my Instagram, like my high school, I've always had a bigger forehead, but like I always had a line. I was able to like get my hair cut and still have like a crispy line. And then one day, I think when I was like 23, I had always kept my hair short my whole life. My hair has always been shorter. And then when I was 23, I was like, I'm gonna grow my hair out. And I'm growing my hair out, and I think like, I don't know, I want to say like 5 months growing my hair out. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is there not why is there not hair? Because before this, like I said, you guys, I always had short hair. I always never wore a hat. I just rocked like the shaved head look. But then I grew my hair out once because I was like, I wanted to grow my hair out, see what it's like, because I did have my hair longer when I was younger, when I was 18. So I was like, I'm gonna grow it out again because it'll be cool.
Like long, like?
Yeah, like long, and almost like I was like a surfer kid.
Oh wow.
Because I used to surf and snowboard. I had like surfer hair, like curly. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna grow it out curly again. And then it got to like the length where it was like here, and I was like, what the fuck? What about right here, right here? And ever since then, I've just been like super self-conscious of it. Like super self-conscious of it. Even before Instagram, like even before I started posting on Instagram, I found myself being self-conscious of it. I didn't always wear a hat because it wasn't like a part of the thing that I always did. But I remember just feeling self-conscious of it, and it fucking sucks, to be honest, man. And you know, almost 30 years old. Like I feel like I'm 28. I just have to start embracing it. And you know, I always look to some of the great ones who, like Bob is one of the great ones. He said, "Fuck it." He got a lot of shit for it. The Rock, who's like, you know, the guy.
That's the guy.
That's the guy. I'm like, damn. Low key, like me and the guy got this in common. I think I have a better beard though.
Most definitely. Sorry.
He doesn't have a beard, huh?
No.
He rocks the full bald.
But even if he has a beard, I don't think it's like a full
Rock,
beard.
bro.
Yeah,
He's still killing it. But yeah, guys, I can honestly say I don't really know why I tied so much into like.
I mean, maybe it's
not necessarily the way I look, because I understand why anyone does that, because it's an insecurity thing from like, you know, just, I'll be honest, man, I'm fucking insecure about it. And, but I don't know why I let it go on for so long, where then like, it was like literally, no matter what I was doing, I felt like I couldn't leave the house without a fucking hat. And it's a little embarrassing, I won't lie. But sometimes you just gotta rip the Band-Aid off and just fucking own that shit. So it's kind of what it comes down to, guys. Like if there's something in your life, and I know it may not be a hair thing, and maybe like maybe you can't grow a beard, or maybe there's other things. Maybe you're shorter, or maybe there's other things you're insecure about. Like you kind of have to do yourself a favor. And not just say fuck it, because that's so easy to say. Just say fuck it and just do it. I know it's not that simple, because I've been living that life for the past 5 years, right? But you do have to look at your life and see what you have, and see what's good about you. Like whether you want it to be a physical thing, a mental thing, or whatever. What's good, and focus on those things instead of looking at the things like, oh, maybe your hair is not as good, or you're not as tall, or you're not as big. But look at the things you do have. Look at your strengths. And like, be proud of those. Make those better. Like things you can make better, right? Because some things like hair are genetic, right? My brother, skinny, his hair is it's kind of good, but he's got the same like, you know, I don't know what is it called. It's like a
U.
I don't know what it is. Anyways, he's got longer hair. But the point is like the genetics thing, things you can't avoid. Like same reason why Kev don't have like a full beard, because it's a genetic thing.
Still young, man.
You think all of a sudden you're gonna get a full beard?
Some people will grow their beards till they're like 40.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man.
Oh, well then yeah, just wait it out, I guess. But I mean anything, like, so say like a shorter guy, maybe he feels like he wants to be taller, you know, like, I don't want to knock Tory Lanez and all, but he just released a new album and it was dope, so I just thought about him. He's a really short guy. He's obviously killer. I'm not talking shit about Tory Lanez, but anyways, I'm just saying that like, whatever your strengths are though, instead of trying to look at the things that you think are like your weaknesses, your insecurities, and focusing on those things and just thinking about those things, try to look around at all the other good things you have in your life. Or even if it's just one thing, and like be proud and be happy about that, right? And build yourself up more than you tear yourself down. Because that's what I found myself doing, like, oh man, I'm not, you know, I don't want to go do this because like I don't want to take my hat off or whatever, man. And it honestly, I'm almost fucking 30 years old, and I'm
Have
embarrassed.
you turned down things because like
Absolutely.
you didn't want it? You knew it would be a place where you had to take your hat off.
Yeah. Like
Damn.
going out.
Damn.
Like I know that some places they're like you can't wear a hat. I'm like, no, I ain't going there. Man. Like, I remember being in Vegas a few years ago for the Olympia, and like, well, I did actually take my hat off because everyone was like, come anyways. But I just knew like how uncomfortable I felt.
You couldn't enjoy it fully.
Yeah, I was in there like, it's like why live like that when it's like you got life to live. Like you can't decide all your own circumstances. Like things genetically, you can't be like, oh man, I want to be taller, but it's like, yo man, you're 25 and you're that's how tall you're gonna be. You know, it's like, but what do you have that you are happy with? Focus on those things. That's what I'm trying to say. And I just got so caught up in like trying to hide it. And at the end of the day, it's who you are. You can't hide who you really are. Because I know. And like, you know, because I don't wear my hat in the shower, even though you guys probably all thought I did. And you thought it was good in my head. It's not. So I see it in the mirror. I'm like, fuck, bro, my fucking hair. But then I'm always just like, but at least I got a crispy beard, though. But then still, the hair reminds me, like, yeah, but your hair, bro. So look, I get it. I guess I'm just doing this video to be like, fuck it. And you guys out there, if there's something in your life that you're like, you've been struggling with, and you're like finding it hard for you to like just let go of it, an insecurity. Not necessarily do what I did, but because your time will be different. Like for you, you might need to deal with it for another 6 months, another 2 years, another 5 years. But just know at some point, like all insecurities really do are slow you down, and they trip you up. Like, because a lot of times insecurities are things that like you don't really have control over, you know. And the things you do have control over, like, are the things that are actually going to make your life better. The things you could actually make better, like your happiness or your willingness to go and like try things or do things or like experience things or say fuck it. Like those are the things that are going to actually make you happy. Not all the things that like your insecurities that you, which is why they're insecurities, because you can't fucking change them. Because if you could, you likely would. Like, you know, I have friends who like, they've done everything. They've like a tattoo or they got a fucking hair transplant. They got all these things, and I'm like, would I be doing that because I want to do that, or would I be doing that so that like what I look like to other people is better? And truthfully, like, because when I'm at home without my hat, like, I don't really care, right? So if I'm fine with that, it's really then the thing that I'm most concerned with is my appearance to other people. And then am I willing to like go and get hair transplants or like all this stuff just because like I then want to make other people happy? And that's kind of where I stopped up. And when I was talking to Bob about it, Logic, he was saying the same thing. He was like, am I doing this for myself, to make myself happy, or am I doing this to make other people happy? And that's what it comes down to. Like, whatever you have in your life, whatever insecurity, like, you want to change it so you make other people happy, or you do want to change it so you make yourself happy? And if it's to make yourself happy, then do it. But if it's to make everyone else around you happy, or people's perception of you, like make them look at you better, I don't know. It's up to you. The choice is always yours. I just want to say this is my biggest insecurity, and fuck it, man. I love you guys regardless. So I'm out. Also, come catch me on these sticks at Zoo Culture, because I'll wreck you.
Hey.